Do you ever have days when it seems as though everybody annoys you? Days when you just want to kill somebody, or at least get away from everybody. I had one of those days. Today, it was a horrendous day. Actually, it was the second day in a row, but today was especially bad. It seems as though I was surrounded by people who did their best to annoy me. This guy was incompetent. This person was unreasonable. This person was stupid. It just seemed as though there was one after another of people who were driving me crazy. Now, I realize that this probably says something about me as well. So I'm not pretending that I'm perfect. But the day was difficult. For the second day in a row, we had sewage flooding in an office building that I manage. Nobody was happy about this. The plumber made a mistake, which created a problem where even after we paid to have everything cleaned professionally and everything was back to normal, they messed something up. I don't know what yet. They're apparently over there working on it right now. And the sewage flooded again. So, the stuff that I had cleaned up and I was about to turn back over to the tenant, everything was messed up again. And this just seemed to be the icing on the cake of a day that had been absolutely horrendous. And I was really frustrated. As I drove home, I kept thinking about how I just wanted to get away from people. I just wanted to be alone. I occasionally, not occasionally, more than occasionally, I feel as though I want to become a hermit and just move away, as far away from everybody as I possibly can. And today was one of those days. And then something odd happened. I always get home and find my house dark. Nobody's ever there. I haven't lived with anybody for more than 20 years. 21 years, something like that. I don't recall exactly. But it's been that long since I've known what it was to have anybody at home waiting for me. It's almost as though I'd forgotten what it feels like. And I pulled up to my driveway tonight, and the porch light was turned on, and there was a light inside my office in the house, and it was just dusk, so there was very little light left around. And the house looked like what it might have looked like if somebody had been there waiting for me. Now, in reality, I do have somebody waiting for me. I have Lucy, I have Merlin, and I have Thomas. And to be perfectly honest, having these animals and the others who I've already lost over the years, having them waiting for me when I got home has been a tremendous value to me. It's added immensely to my life. At times I felt as though they were the ones that I was living for. But today, when I was so frustrated with people, and I simply felt as though I wanted to get as far away from human beings as I possibly could, for me to pull up at home and find the lights on and have this reminder of what it would be like to have somebody there and to come in the house and it already be bright and lit up, and there was life inside, human life inside, waiting for me, waiting because she loved and cared about me. Somehow that changed everything for a day that had been horrendous. All of a sudden, the frustrations that I had were replaced with the realization, the powerful emotional realization that I need people. I don't want to need people at times. I can be frustrated with other human beings. I can be frustrated with people who I find stupid, incompetent, unreasonable, all sorts of things. But in the midst of all of that, I had to remember, I need people. I need somebody. And I need somebody at home waiting for me. I don't care what we go through. I don't care what terrible things have happened to us. I don't care what horrendous things we think about the rest of the human race. I think we are programmed to feel as I did when I pulled into the driveway and for the briefest of moments thought somebody was there. I think we all need somebody. Now, in my case, I remembered quickly why the light in my office was left on. It was me. I remembered what I had done to cause the porch light to be on. I had caused that. So it was only for the briefest of moments. But for the briefest of moments, it felt as though somebody was there waiting for me. And in that moment, I knew more powerfully than ever that I do need people, and I do need somebody who loves me, who cares for me, who understands me, and somebody who is there at home with the lights on, waiting for me to come home.